Have you ever pondered the depth of the name Emmanuel? Before the creation of earth, in the silent expanse of eternity, there was a divine duo, a profound relationship, a bond that transcended time and space between God and his Son, Jesus. Jesus, however, was not merely a companion. He was a radiant embodiment of God's glory, his divine brilliance. His purpose was to bring this divine light to a world cloaked in darkness. His name would be Emmanuel, a name that resonates with a beautiful truth: God with us. This revelation, however, was not solely for the benefit of humanity. It was a grand mystery, one that even angels longed to comprehend. The divine relationship between God and Jesus, the profound mystery of Emmanuel, was a revelation for all beings in the universe. This is the story of Emmanuel, the divine duo, and the beginning of a journey that would change the course of history. Even in the most idyllic scenes, shadows can fall. So it was in the heavenly realm, where an angelic being named Lucifer sought his own glory, sparking a rebellion. This act cast a sinister veil over God's character, tainting the pure essence of his love. Yet, even in the face of rebellion, God's love remained resolute. In response, he devised a plan of redemption, a promise that echoed through the ages. God pledged to give his beloved Son for the salvation of humanity. This was not a reactionary move. It was a divine strategy, born out of an unwavering love that wouldn't be eclipsed by rebellion. The plan was set in motion, a path for humanity's redemption was paved, and the stage was set for a sacrifice beyond comprehension. This sacrifice was not an afterthought. It was a revelation of the eternal principles of God's love, a love so profound it would forever change the course of eternity. From the highest heavens to the darkest corners of earth, Jesus descended. He willingly left the splendor of celestial realms, embodying humility in human form. He stepped bravely into a world ravaged by sin, a stark contrast to the glory he once knew. Yet, his mission was clear: to reveal the depth of God's love to humanity. Amidst the trials and tribulations of earthly life, Jesus remained steadfast. He faced every temptation known to man, yet he did not falter. His life served as a beacon of hope, a testament to the strength of divine love and obedience. But Jesus' journey was not merely about overcoming temptation. His purpose was far greater. He bound himself eternally to us, affirming an unbreakable connection between the divine and the human. His sacrifice was the ultimate testament of his love, a love that transcends the bounds of heaven and earth. Through Jesus' work, God's government stands justified. Love prevails. The inhabitants of earth and heaven are eternally linked in God's divine plan. This plan, devised in the quiet realm of eternity, weaves a thread that connects every heartbeat, every breath, to a purpose much grander than we can even begin to comprehend. You see, earth, once tainted and scarred by sin, will be honored above all. Yes, you heard it right. Our home, this blue and green marble floating in the vast cosmos, will be exalted above all celestial wonders. But the glory doesn't stop there. God's tabernacle, his dwelling place, will be among us. Imagine the splendor, the sheer awe of seeing the Most High residing with his creation, walking alongside us, sharing our joys and sorrows. This is the eternal link, the unbreakable bond forged in the fires of divine love, a love so profound that it compelled God to become one of us. Emmanuel will reign, and the redeemed will praise him for his inexpressible gift, God with us. In the grand story of humanity's redemption, we find the enduring truth. Emmanuel, a name that whispers the profound mystery and promise of God with us. This isn't just a title nor a mere name. It's a declaration of divine presence, a testament of unfathomable love. Throughout history, God's presence wasn't confined to sacred temples or celestial heights. No, he chose to dwell among us, to share in our joys, our sorrows, our triumphs, and our trials. In doing so, he turned our ordinary lives into extraordinary narratives of grace. Through Jesus, God's love was made flesh and blood, tangible and real. He walked our streets, healed our wounds, shared our meals, and carried our cross. His life was a living testament of God with us, a beacon of hope in our darkest hours. This is the significance of Emmanuel. It's the assurance that we are never alone, that our struggles and our victories matter to the heart of God. Through his love, we are forever bound to the heart of God. Emmanuel, God with us, the eternal truth. As we embrace the profound truth of God with us, we must also recognize its transformative power in our lives. Emmanuel's legacy isn't confined to the pages of Holy Scriptures or the echoes of ancient hymns. It's alive in every act of kindness, every word of comfort, every gesture of forgiveness we extend to others. Through us, His love continues to touch hearts, heal wounds, and transform lives. Every time we choose love over hatred, compassion over indifference, faith over despair, we reaffirm the presence of God among us. We become living testaments of Emmanuel, bearers of His divine legacy. Let us not forget that the greatest homage we can pay to this divine truth is not merely in words, but in deeds, in the way we live our lives, the way we love our neighbors, the way we care for our world. So, as we journey through life, let's carry the promise of God with us in our hearts, and let its light guide us through our darkest nights and into the dawn of a new day. Remember, we are the bearers of Emmanuel's legacy. We are the carriers of God's love. And in our hands, the story of God with us continues to unfold. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more divine stories.